Aloha and shalom. We are here for the final quarter activation, which means we're in the in-between week. I don't want to say it's my favorite because I don't really have a favorite anything. But I love that the final quarter is this in-between point where we're closing up one cycle and preparing for the next one, right? Because we're in between the full moon and the new moon. So last week was the full moon where the fullness of the picture of this current cycle was revealed to us. And now we get to integrate all of that, everything that we've seen, everything we've come to know and understand about this current cycle. And then as we integrate and prepare, we create a strategy for the new moon to come next week. So we are preparing to receive a message of guidance for this point in the cycle where we will integrate all that we've come to understand about what we're going through so we can analyze this information and make use of it most appropriately, most proficiently. And while we're shuffling, as usual, let me know in the comments, where in the world are you? Where are you tuning in from in the world? Phoenix, Arizona in the house. I'm tuning in from the Verde Valley, Arizona. So you should feel at this point like you're coming to the end, you're coming to some closure about certain things. You're finding or creating, forming peace with all that has unfolded, right? It's like whereas last week you might have been feeling a little more overwhelmed with all of the information, now you should be feeling more of a sense of closure, or at least a pressing energy to close things up. Really make peace with all of what is going on in your reality and use your situation for the highest good of yourself and all beings as one. So you should feel like you're coming to a conclusion here is the point. That's what the final quarter moon is always about. And let me know in the comments where in the world you're tuning in from. Feel free to share this video now while we're live with family or friends or someone who could use a message of guidance right now, or maybe just someone super powerful you want to join us in this portal. Or you can feel free to share it at the end. The recording will also be on YouTube and Instagram, Rebecca Magic, so that you could share it with anyone who's not on Facebook as well. Giving thanks in advance for this message that's about to come through. Thank you, archetypes. Thank you, thank me, thank we. Thank the one for this message of guidance that we are collectively inviting in this moment. Beginning with the challenge and gift at this final quarter moon. What we can leave behind, what we're launching from. Why we're going through this, the foundation, and then as usual we'll do the Hebrew letter main ally of the week. All right, beginning with the challenge and gift, here we go. 8 of Cups looks like this. And Cups is the suit of the heart, emotions, feelings. And 8 is when you're coming to the end, because 9 is the end, right? And 10 is the end and begin again, but 8 is the moment before the ending. It's like seeking the ending, seeking the fulfillment. And you could see there's like a missing cup here. There's like a stack of like trophies, right? Or experiences of the heart. And there's one missing here. And this person is walking away from the stack to seek that final one, that final piece, that fulfillment. So right now we're taking in everything that we've received in the last few weeks, especially what had been revealed to us last week at the time of the full moon. These big feelings we're holding, allow them to guide you to the situations, the people, the places that you feel are really, I don't want to say deserving of your energy, but are going to make the most of your efforts, are going to reflect your efforts, okay? Go where your energy is matched. Dig deep where it is worth it and when it is worth it. And reevaluate your standards for something being worth it, for someone being worth it. Start there. Ask yourself, what is worth my heart, my love, my life force energy? Because when you remember that all is one, then you know that you need to go where your energy is going to feed the one. So we get caught up in our little personal life and our personal situations, and we forget to tie in purpose of the fulfillment of the one heart into our own life situations. And then we unconsciously find ourselves in very selfish situations or empty situations, situations that are not truly fulfilling, or situations that are draining, because we forgot to align with our highest purpose within each of our relationships and within each of the situations we find ourselves in this material reality. So right now is a really good time to realign with your purpose, to fulfill the one heart. And what does that really look like? In simple terms, it just looks like seeking opportunities to be a better person, to be a person of virtue, to do acts of kindness. And this is what truly matters in all of our relationships, in all of our projects, in all of the jobs we have going on, whatever situations you have going on in this material realm. What really matters is that you're seeking the deeper opportunities there to be a better person and to cultivate the light of the virtues. I mean, you already are that. So what do I mean by cultivate this light? Is really touch that light within yourself, that light of goodness, and bring it forth through acts of goodness. We need to propel that light forth, and this is the way that we do it. So first, it's about really reevaluating the situations we're in and asking, where are the opportunities for me to be a better person? And then really being honest at this time of this final quarter moon, where we're really processing, analyzing, and creating a strategy for the new cycle ahead, right? We want to start fresh. We want to start with our best foot forward. So really look at where it might just be a waste, where outside of your ego, beyond your ego, like from your heart, you know that this relationship, this project, this job is a dead end. Or this relationship, this project, this job is more worthy than I saw. And so either I'm going to dig in deeper in these situations, and I'm going to really give it my all from that place of purpose deep within myself, or I'm going to recollect my energy and I'm going to invest it where it's going to serve myself and myself, the one self. Refine, realign, dig deep, give it your all. We're moving away from the magician. The magician is all about action, focus, concentration, willpower. But if we're so in this energy of our own strength and our own power, sometimes, again, we need to realign with what's important, which is the collective, seeking the fulfillment of the one heart. So if we're only about the small one and not the greater one, we can become confused. And we can perform actions or even just think thoughts that are shallow and not truly purposeful in a deep and meaningful way. So it's just time to move away from this more egoic part of the self. And the ego certainly has a place. You'll never hear me say the ego is bad or wrong. I don't do that here. It's perfect and divine. It has its purpose. But the message here right now in this moment is it's time to move away from thinking about just the self and really realign with a collective focused consciousness. It's not about what you can do, what you can manifest. See how good I can be. How good can you be for I and I? How much good can you do for the collective? May we remember that we're here to fulfill the one heart. And being a microcosm for the macro cosmic plan, how are we filling our own cup? How are we experiencing love in our individual realities in a way that's going to ripple out to the collective, in a way that's actually going to affect the collective in a positive way? Because we're here to align our small will with the will of the one. So if we make our personal journey a microcosm to affect the macrocosm, if we make our personal journey a ritual to affect the collective, then everything changes. Then we really tighten up the ship and we begin to use our energy in a way that's more meaningful, purposeful, wise, and effective for fulfilling the mission of bringing heaven to earth. As above, so below. And why are we going through this? Ace of Swords. So we have an ace and the Magician and a Cups card at the center. Why are we going through this? Ace of Swords. So that we can come back to our truth, come back to being an expression of the truth, so that we can squash challenges that we have been struggling with, maybe even unconscious of. So however conscious or unconscious of these challenges, we've been struggling, and we're going to be able to blast through these small challenges, however much we feel we're suffering through them. They're small, and we'll be able to blast through them when we realign with what is truly divine, when we realign with our mission to fulfill the one heart. When we come out of that space of ego and into that space of collective focused consciousness, then so many of our problems just begin to transform. And energy within and without begins to align in a way that is harmonious with the forces of nature and the cosmos. And that harmony is what balances the scales. That harmony is then what neutralizes what yesterday was such a confusing, chaotic situation for us. That all just kind of works itself out when we come back to the seat of the heart. So let's stay focused on that mission. And it's quite simple then. And the ally, perfect, is the letter He. You can Google it, Hebrew letter H-E-I, He. Remember, it's flipped because we're on a camera here. And the He is connected to the Hierophant, Arcanum 5. And it's about praising the Most High, the Holy, who lives in the heart. High, holy, in the heart. The Hierophant is the teacher within, the guru within your own heart. The hieroglyphic symbol for the Hebrew letter He is a man or an individual lifting their hands in praise to the Creator, which is the light of compassion, the limitless light, life, love, all those things that live right here. And so we said it a moment ago, if we just drop into the He, heart, then everything just kind of transforms. Then what was so challenging yesterday, again, easily transforms today as we drop into the heart. And at the center of the heart is this infinite void where there is eternal life. You could see it as death or eternal life. And there's a balance right in there, the balance of all things, right? So again, when we drop into this space of the hey, heart, then we align ourselves or attune ourselves to this frequency of balance. And then it makes sense, right? It begins to make sense then that if we go there, drop into the heart, as in one dimension, so in all, our mind follows, our multidimensional self follows and attunes to this frequency. And of course, this energy of harmony is going to neutralize, again, what yesterday was so chaotic and confusing, effortlessly. So take the easy road, take the hey, high road, drop into the heart, and everything will flow from there. Do life smarter, not hey, harder. Okay, so just to sum it up here, you may feel like you're coming to an end with certain things. You're finding closure with certain things, even within relationships, jobs, projects, or situations that you're sticking with. There's an ending and a new beginning happening there because it's in your consciousness that you are starting fresh. You are refining, realigning. You are tightening the ship. You are cleaning up the energies and committing with clear awareness and intention to the people, the places, the projects, the situations that you know are going to bring you more opportunities to be a better person, that you know ultimately is going to help to uplift this world. And you're accepting that situations that are no longer offering this opportunity must simply come to an end. And there's really no such thing as an ending, right? There's only transformation of energy. So it's okay. It's all good. We just need to stay focused on our purpose and really make sure we're using our energy wisely in the name of the fulfillment of the one heart. So remember, it's not just about you. It's about the larger you. It's not about impressing anyone. It's not just about manifestation. Like for what? Don't forget the goal. That we're here to fulfill the one heart. And what that looks like is seeking new opportunities each moment to do acts of goodness, to embody the light that you are, the light of the virtues, which all are the different lights of the one great infinite light of the all virtuous light of compassion. Period. So may we be inspired to move for the collective, to do bravely and courageously what we know we need to do. Whether that means digging in deeper into the situations we're in right now and giving it our all, or going elsewhere. And trusting that our choices are being made from that place in the center of our hearts. Knowing fully that if we live from there, we can never go wrong. And it doesn't matter. We don't need to get stuck on what it looks like we're leaving. There's nothing ever lost. The only thing that matters is the light, which goes on forever. So how can we multiply that light? Nothing's ever lost. What matters is the light, and that can never leave you. The light that you cultivate and multiply in this world goes on for eternity. So don't be afraid to leave this situation. Don't be afraid to leave behind old parts of yourself so that you can transform the situation that you're in right now. Everything is energy transforming. So don't look back. Look within and look ahead. Follow your heart's guidance. And you will never be led astray. There's only one path. So do your best. Let the Creator do the rest. You got this. Thanks for being here with me for this activation, you guys. I'll see you next week for the new moon. I'm really excited for that new energy. Feel free to join our private group, the Archetypal Alliance, here on Facebook if you want to share how you relate to this message. Thank you so much for your donations. If this activation or other activations have moved you, you can donate to Venmo, Rebecca Magic, as you see my name spelled here with a CK. Thank you to everyone who's been making donations. A great way to give back is to leave me a review. Facebook.com/RoyalPathTarot. There's a way to leave a review there, or email me, info@RoyalPathTarot.com, and just let me know how these activations have been helping you. I'd love to hear from you personally. As well, if you want to do a one-on-one reading with me, you can reach out with any questions, info@royalpathtarot.com. You can also email me there if you want to purchase my books, The Royal Path 1 or Royal Path 2. I do have a hardcover copy available now of Royal Path 1, and there are some edits in there that I'm really excited about, some new little magical additions. So even if you have Royal Path 1, if you want the new and updated version with the hardcover, please reach out. And what else? What else, y'all? If you want to know more about the Kabbalistic interpretations of the Torah story every week, it's for anyone who's interested. Join my private group, Shabbat Crew, and I'd love to see you there. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. Feel free to share this video. I know you know someone who could use this message. See you next week. Shalom.